Alright, so another day on the charts, right? So basically my outlook for the upcoming days and overflowing next week as well is price to respect this daily exhaustion level, as we can see that price rejected heavily of these areas in the past as well, which validates that area is a valid area of daily support. So breaking down on forward time frame, we do realize that we are currently testing this forward support. Reason being why we are testing this forward support and not a break as yet is this candle has not yet closed. We still have 53 minutes until it's closed. Price has to close above that level for price to break above that level. And also based on in the past as well, we do realize we do have these heavy exhaustion levels, which validates the strength of that support area, right? If we break above it, seeing that we break above this area, my overall targets for this price, for this uptrend, is at these levels, as we do have exhaustion levels at these areas in the past as well. And also we failed to break this level in the past as well, multiple times in the past, right? Once we broke above that, we saw a heavy drop, which also validates the strength of that support when broken and when tested, right? Scaling down on a 1 hour time frame, we do have minor targets based on this indecision level, in the past, and also in the past previous structures before that, we also could see heavy rejection levels at these areas, which validates again the strength of that 1 hour support. So this is our 1 hour targets. 1 hour targets, minor targets, and our overall 4 hour targets. 4 hour targets. As we can see in the 1 hour as well, we have currently broken above this structure, but we had just respected this area as well. So we are in a consolidation zone based off this area alone. As I said, the main structure I'm waiting on is the forward structure to form above this level to confidently confirm the uptrend to these levels. So basically that's my outlook for the week. See in the following upcoming hours to see what happens. So we're back and we're a couple hours in this trade, and we do realize that price has broken these 4 resistance turn support, as price has currently retraced to retest these levels, turning it in a valid support area. Scaling down on a 1 hour time frame, we do realize that price has respected these areas, obviously, which was based on our overall analysis, as price has to break above, then retested, seeing that we also retested these 50% retracement levels. That was a clear entry level for me, as that gave me confluence to enter that trade. So based off that, we entered after 50% retracement, targeting our 1 hour highs, and reason why our 1 hour highs and not our 4 hour targets, as price came about 2 pips away from that level and rejected. Seeing that type of rejection on our 1 hour time frame, we do realize that that level of price is a heavy area of resistance, and price has to break above that level, possibly retest, never 100%, and target our 4 hour targets. So based off that, that's the reason why we're targeting the 1 hour highs. Usually when my entries are based off 50% retracement, my stops are based off 78.6. But in this particular situation, seeing these key levels and this forward structure, also 1 hour support, if price breaks below these areas, we will no longer be valid for that uptrend. We will be targeting these lows as a result. If we broke those key levels. So seeing that, and in this particular situation, our stops will be mainly at these exhaustion levels based on the 30-minute time frame. We can see that in a more clear perspective, as we do have resistance at these levels as well on the 30-minute time frame. So those are where my stops are for this position. We did have a second position based off breaking of the 30-minute support at these levels, as we did break above the resistance, now forming support as we came back to retest exactly at those levels, and also at the 50% retracement. Seeing that we retested at the 50% retracement, obviously our targets will now be at the 78% stops and targets at the 1 hour time frame, as our projection levels based on Fibonacci negative 61.8 has correlated cleanly with our 1 hour targets. So seeing that stops at the 78%, those are now our open positions. Risk to reward 3.7 and a 2.89 risk to reward. So see you guys back in a couple of hours and we see exactly where are we in this trade in that time. So we're back. I do know it's not even a couple of hours but a couple of minutes, but regardless of that fact, we did just hit our TPs and did adjust that TP a little bit, because looking mainly at these 30-minute structures, at these wicks and these rejections, also at the previous high, you do realize that price possibly could retrace from that point. So I did reset my TPs to those levels. So basically what we're looking for now is either a break, possible retest, and a projection to the 4-hour retest of these previous lows to continue up its uptrend, either to the 1 hour targets or to the 4 hour targets, as I said before, or even a break possibly to test these lows, right? Possibly. So that's it, and see you guys on the next trade.